Welcome to Legacy Trails with your host, Stan Potts and Terry Horton.
Even before I was able to hunt, he would take me hunting, duck hunting or deer hunting.
My mom was a hunter, my grandmother was a hunter, and they started me hunting when I was just a little girl.
It's about passing it along. It's what my granddad and my dad did for me. They passed the outdoor legacy on to me when I was a little boy.
Come along with us as we show you our family's love of God's great outdoors on Legacy Trails. This week's show is brought to you by Chevy Silverado, the 2014 North American Truck of the Year. Heavy metal, because I didn't come this far to miss. Mission Archery, bows and crossbows that outperform their price. Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras. Drop Time product, quality mineral and seed blends with free shipping. Scentlock, proven deadly. Grace Camo and Lace, it's a way of life. And by booksbypots.com.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us here on Legacy Trails TV today. We're glad you're here. Terry and I, as you can see, got a Spy Point camera set up and we're putting out mineral. We're setting a mineral site, but we've got some great hunting action, waterfowl, and that's right in Terry's wheelhouse.
Stan, we have had a great season so far. It's getting late season, so we're changing up our tactics. Let's get right to the action right here on Legacy Trails, coming up next.
It's 2 weeks into the 2013 second duck season in Arkansas, and Terry Horton and friends are preparing for the hunt.
Here it's cold, the wind's out of the northeast, the ducks in the air, and I think it's going to be on this morning. Y'all stay with us right here, Legacy Trails. Let's go.
Terry is hunting with military veteran Mike Harrington and team member Jerry West.
If it's getting this boat bust ice, see if we can't get across here and put the smack on.
It's a cold morning in the duck woods as they launch their boat into the partially frozen water.
We're going to put the XL camera on today with Spy Point. We're going to put it on our gun. Green head ducks, some big old mallard drakes. This is why people come to Arkansas to duck hunt. Flooded timber in December. It don't get any better than duck hunting than shooting big old drakes.
With the decoys out, ducks began to get up from the unfrozen parts of the timber hole. Terry's up first, and it's not long before he starts filling his stringer.
Green head.
With so many ducks in the area, they decide to shoot one limit of greenheads at a time. Frozen water with a small section thawed in the middle is a recipe for success in the duck woods.
River. Good dog. Good dog. Here. Mallard drake. King of ducks right here, baby. Great. River. Good dog. Missed that first shot. That heavy metal doesn't work good if you miss. But if you ever hit them with it, it works real good. River. Good boy. That's up close in your face. Heavy metal kind of day. Hey guys, we got a guest with us today, Mike Harrington. He's a U.S. Air Force vet. Where did you serve at, Mike?
Served my time stateside in Mountain Home, Idaho.
Right.
I did two tours overseas, one in support of Operation Enduring Freedom and one in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom.
He's working with our team member Jerry West at the Pine Bluff Arsenal as a fireman now, and one of our first responder heroes. So y'all stay with us here on Legacy Trails. We're going to try to get Mike some greenheads.
Look at the ducks
With
coming.
Terry's limit on the stringer, Mike's up next, and they look up and the sky is full of ducks headed their way.
Good shot.
River.
That's close, in your face.
Young River is proving he's got lots of heart, retrieving in the icy waters.
Thank you.
Good job.
First Arkansas duck.
Nice shot, Mike.
I've never seen ducks like this.
Heavy metal. Flooded Arkansas timber. Smacking greenheads.
Good dog. Good dog, River.
Ducks are piling in from feeding in the rice fields nearby, and Terry, Jerry, and Mike are enjoying every second of it.
How about that, Mike? You done shot your limit of greenhead mallard ducks. You ever had that much fun?
No, I've never had them that close. Thank you.
Good job.
Now that two of them have their limits, it's Jerry's turn to put the camera in Mike's hands, and Terry calls as Jerry makes short work of filling his stringer with 4 drakes.
Today we had a great hunt here in the timber of Arkansas. There's a lot of really icy. It's what I call a heavy metal morning. Ducks are still trying to get in the hole. We're going to get out of here, pick our decoys up, and let them get down here and rest for a couple days. Then we'll come back in here and get them again. Stay with us right here on Legacy Trails.
Fast on a rough road riding, twisting, turning further from my home. And when it's done, believe that I will yell it from that mountain high. I was born free.
Truck guys, as dependable as the trucks they drive. Chevy Silverado, from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road.
You're watching Legacy Trails, and now it's time for Along the Way with Stan Potts. Is sponsored by ScentLock, proven deadly.
You know, Tim and I are sitting here today talking about shed hunting, and Tim's brother, my youngest son Terry, we call him the shed master because that's what he's doing today. That's what he did yesterday. And I've done lots and lots of it, and so have you. And it's a great way to take the kids out on a day in the wintertime when it gets warm and the sun's out, and take them out for a hike and let them look for shed antlers. And I believe, and you've taken your kids out, I believe that to create that excitement, there's nothing wrong with taking a few sheds out and planting them yourself and knowing where they're at before you take the kids out there, to give them that excitement of finding that shed antler. And they don't need to know that you put it out there, but give them that excitement. It is an unbelievable thing when they first spot it, isn't it?
Oh, it's unreal. I've done it myself. Another thing that I've done this with my son. We found a couple big sheds, and I've actually seen them, and it wasn't that they were planted. I mean, they were right where the buck dropped them. I've seen them, but I don't tell him, and I get him over there by me, and I say, okay, you know, this is an area, there could be a nice horn laying in here somewhere. They've been bedding in here or what have you, or feeding, and it's worked. You know, he comes over there and he still thinks to this day that he's found them. So and that really gets them into it.
That's a perfect scenario. You know, we're talking about sheds. Let me give you a quick little tip on where I've probably found more sheds. I look everywhere but waterways leading to and from food sources, edges of fields and fence rows around food sources, because those bucks, they'll feed for a while at night, then they'll lay down a grassy waterway or along a fence row, then they'll get up and feed again for a while before they go bed down. You got to check it all, bedding areas, all of it, but those grassy areas around food sources seem to be a very, very good starting point. Create that excitement and they will want to go again.
It's late season, and the big flights of ducks that normally would easily come to the decoys have moved on to the south. The ducks that do come in have paired up and have become downright skittish after being called to and shot at for several weeks.
Got my good buddies Zach Deemer and Tyler Wynn in here with us, Buck and Sam. Thought we'd come in here and do a little shoot this morning.
Terry and Buck Horton, along with Jerry and Sam West, have invited a couple of friends to share the morning hunt. Jerry's behind the camera. The jerk string is out, and the guys are ready for the early flight of ducks. Taylor Wynn is running the jerk string, and Zach Deemer is trying to coax a pair into the set. Paired birds tend to shift into the scrub habitat where they can isolate themselves.
Right in the hole. Good dog.
Timber and swamps with buttonbush and willow are ideal places.
Another big old pretty rate right here in the timber. Starting on the limit.
The team has found a nice thick spot, and the ducks are liking their setup. As the morning progresses, a nice group starts working the decoys, with several pairs hitting the button brush.
Kill him.
After a long season, River is still going strong, getting better with every retrieve.
That heavy metal and that heavy shot choke tube done the job on this big old board right here. You don't get no better than that.
Who killed that duck?
What, me?
I didn't
I knocked some feathers out of the first shot.
Oh, you must have. Who shot the second time over here?
I don't know. Dad.
Who?
Dad.
You must have killed it. I was plumb up here like this.
After the volley had ended, heavy metal had done its job again. It turned out to be a great late season hunt. Southern hospitality and legendary duck hunting are two reasons to plan a trip to Stuttgart, Arkansas next season.
Well, that's going to wrap our hunt up today. Finished it up on a big old nice green head. Had a good buddy Zach and Taylor out with us with Buck and Sam this morning. I hope y'all enjoyed today's hunt. Y'all come back next week. We'll be here at the same time, the same place, right here on Legacy Trails.
12 years ago, Heavy Shot unleveled the playing field. We think it's time to unlevel the playing field again. Heavy Shot proudly brings you Speedball. Designed with the Speedball pellet accelerator, Speedball's layered construction keeps high-energy, heavy-shot pellets flying slightly ahead of the MV2 pellets. Speedball, unlevel the playing field.
You're watching Legacy Trails. It's time for Know Your Game with Allie and Adriana Armstrong.
During this week's Know Your Game segment, the Hortons give us a look at some of the special features of the Chevy Silverado.
Allie, you're gonna love this truck. This year we're bringing you the 2015 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD. This truck has the Duramax turbo diesel V8 engine with an Allison transmission. This truck also has 17,900 maximum towing capacity with 3,760 maximum pounds payload. Just like the 1500, it also comes with the easy lift and lower tailgate. It also comes with the easy access corner step rear bumper. And my favorite part, the Smart Connect 8-inch diagonal color touchscreen that connects to my length. You can hook your smartphone up and run your music or your OnStar or your navigational system through it. Comes with plugins for your phones and your computers. We'll see y'all here next time. Remember, Chevrolet, find new roads.
Kids Gone Hunting with Buck Horton is presented by Chevrolet Silverado. Find new roads.
Well, folks, if a turkey had the same sense of smell as a whitetail does, it'd probably be one of the hardest animals to hunt. And this week, we're going to show you some of our favorite turkey hunting footage.
It's Arkansas's opening weekend for hunting turkeys. Hunting from a pop-up ground blind, Donnie Martin calls for his son Chase, and it's not long before a couple of longbeards come over the hill, gobble, and head towards the Jake decoy.
See their heads. See them right there. Right between the two trees. Slowly. Good shot. We're in Arkansas. It's the opening weekend of the regular season. We was in Missouri last weekend during the youth season. He killed one with the 1 3/4 spurs, and it's a perfect morning. It's probably 60 degrees, 55 degrees. It's perfect, wasn't it? And they gobble good.
Yeah, probably 5 or 6 longbeards around us.
Probably, yeah. That's a good day.
Stay right there. You're watching Legacy Trails, and we'll be right back.
This is my life. The weekend warrior. No more production lines or deadlines. This is why I work 5 days a week. I need speed, power, precision. I expect no less than the best. This is my best. This is my chance. This is my mission.
Simple, efficient, powerful. Mission by Matthews.
Welcome back to Legacy Trails. Keepers of the Flame with Terry Horton is brought to you by Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras.
At Legacy Trails, we treasure those gifts and traditions handed down through the generations. Each week, we like to take a moment to pay tribute to those whose hard work keeps our outdoor heritage alive, whether it's an organization or a specific individual, from the past or the present. Each one has made a difference. We call them Keepers of the Flame.
We salute Jenny Richardson as this week's Keeper of the Flame.
Due to my position on the Matthews Women's Pro staff, I was given the opportunity to participate in an after-school archery program at the school where I taught, which was the Whitley County Middle School in Williamsburg, Kentucky. And from that club, we were able to notice the students that were going through our program were just, the numbers was exponentiating from 15 kids the first year to over 200. Since 2006, I had been contacted by numerous schools across Kentucky that were interested in offering additional disciplines of archery as part of an after-school program that the students could do outside. The schools really didn't have an idea how to embrace those programs, and after being the state coordinator for 11 years, I decided to, with a group of my friends, to help these students and schools make that transition or this next step. And from this next step, it is called the Scholastic 3D Archery Program. We partnered with ASA, which is the Archer Shooters Association, and the U.S. College Archery Program. Without the generous support of several of our sponsors, none of this would have been possible. Bear Archery is a perfect example, right, Chess?
One of those is Bear Archery, and they have gone above and beyond the call to get Scholastic 3D Archery off the ground and running, and they've done such a fabulous job for all the young kids involved in that program.
Without Matthew's support of me as a pro staff shooter and the job that I was asked to do with the Archery in the Schools program, none of this would have been possible. And a major kudos to Matthews and all they've done to grow the sport of archery and for their involvement and engagement in youth activities. I've been able to watch these families that have nothing to do with the outdoors wanting to go bow hunting because they are now shooting 3D archery, and the next step from 3D archery is bow hunting, or even some of them are wanting to do target archery. If anyone is interested in becoming an instructor or bringing this awesome program to your state, all you need to do is go to our website and you'll find all of my contact information, and we can help you bring this to your state.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us today on Legacy Trails TV. We sure enjoyed having you, but remember, we need you right back here next week. Same time, same place, great waterfowl action.
Man, it had turned cold on us. It was froze up. We had to change our tactics up a little bit, but we had a lot of fun when we did. Hey, thanks for watching. Come back next week, and God bless.
Next week's preview presented by Ground Dogger Hunting Solutions.
There he is. There we go. There's a fish.
Closed captioning provided by Bow Addicts. Feed the addiction. This week's show is brought to you by Chevy Silverado, the 2014 North American Truck of the Year. Heavy Metal, because I didn't come this far to miss. Mission Archery, bows and crossbows that outperform their price. Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras. Drop Tine product, quality mineral and seed blends with free shipping. Scentlock, proven deadly. Grace Camo and Lace, it's a way of life. And by booksbypots.com. Promotional consideration was provided by these fine sponsors.
I've never seen ducks like this.
Big old Arkansas mallard drake. King of ducks right here, baby.
First Arkansas duck.